We begin today on a serious note as we take you along on the courageous journey of Adam Duvall as he works to return to the Squirrels lineup. Any athlete will tell you the same. A part of them is afraid. Afraid of something that they can't entirely see, that they can't wholly understand. It is not a person or even a day that haunts them, but rather a moment of freak circumstances that in an instant robs them of the game they have loved their whole life. For Flying Squirrels third baseman Adam Duvall, that moment arrived on an otherwise mundane Sunday in Trenton, New Jersey. Recently named the Eastern League's Player of the Week, Duvall was basking in another day on the verge of stardom. And then it happened. When a routine ground ball became much worse. In a heartbeat, an errant throw became a swipe tag. A pleasant afternoon became a nightmare. In a gruesome scene, one of the very hands that makes Duvall one of the game's best was badly mangled. FSI does withhold the video due to its graphic nature, and instead, we take you along with Duvall on his improbable and courageous journey of recovery.
You know, Adam's just really got a minor thumb sprain. I've seen it 100 times in my career. You know, doesn't have to do much with it, just a little bit of rehab. Got that back and he'll be fine.
Immediately, the seemingly indestructible 24-year-old knew that the feared life-changing moment had arrived. In a span of only 10 seconds, his mind wandered through a lifetime of playing and loving the game, and pondered if Arm & Hammer Park in Trenton, New Jersey would be the end of his baseball journey.
Yeah, so I didn't think it was that bad. You know, I just kind of slid into the base and thought I would stay in the game.
When the tragic happens, there is a process. Every athlete must go through it. For Duvall, acceptance of an excruciatingly long and unsure timetable for recovery was the most difficult step.
After the injury happened, we got an X-ray, MRI, pretty standard you know, test to do on something like this. And the results looked good. We knew it was going to be about 4 weeks from the start.
Yeah, you know, they let me know as soon as possible it's going to be 3 to 4 weeks. You know, try to keep my timing back and it'd be a short deal.
When the severity of what he was now facing finally sunk in, Duvall came to the realization if he had any chance of returning to the field, he would be forced to go endure a vicious rehabilitation program designed to break even the most diligent before it builds them back up again.
Boy, one more, push it! You know, the thumb's interesting. It's not like a shoulder or a knee. There's not a whole lot of rehab you can do with it, you know. Pretty much Adam just puts his hand in a bucket of ice every day. Yeah,
it wasn't that big of a deal. Just kind of hung out with the guys, laid around the clubhouse, slept a little bit, and just waited for it to get better.
He was willing to do the work, but he would do it alone. In baseball, the injured quickly become the isolated. Duvall's friends and teammates withdrew from him, looking at him a graphic reminder that their own moment might be out there somewhere. Understanding of his teammates' distance, but stung by it nonetheless, a figure that once shone more brightly than any other in the Squirrels clubhouse was forced to quietly retreat within himself to find the road back alone.
Yeah, I really haven't noticed anything different about Adam. He's still around, crushing a lot of spread, like always, drinking a lot of chocolate milk. He does have me go up and get a few more hot dogs from the concession stand, though.
Yeah, the guys have really been supportive of me, you know, hanging out in the clubhouse, horsing around, having a good time.
Same old Doobie, really, man. I mean, we haven't really noticed he's been on the DL. He's pretty much hanging out.
Adam Duvall has been to the edge of the baseball cliff, looked over, and while smiling to himself, stepped back from it. He has done the work, kept the faith, and beaten the odds. He is set to return to the Flying Squirrels lineup this week. And when he steps into the batter's box for the first time, he'll do so with the renewed appreciation of a man who knows he nearly lost it all and overcame seemingly insurmountable struggles to once again chase his dream.
You know, minor injuries like this happen all the time in baseball. Adam's injury isn't really that significant or special in any way. It'll be good to have him back in the lineup, though.
Just gonna pick up, where I left off, and hopefully everything goes smooth.
Powerful, powerful stuff from Adam Duvall.
Liz, man, I have no idea what you're talking about. I just talked to Adam today. He's fine.
You're right, big guy. You keep the faith. He will be fine. And so will we. More FSI right after this.